The small town of Willowbrook was known for many things: its picturesque landscapes, friendly townsfolk, and the eerie Resthaven Cemetery that lay on its outskirts. Resthaven was no ordinary cemetery. It had a reputation for being haunted by restless spirits and cursed by a dark past. Lucas Turner, a skeptical journalist with a penchant for uncovering the truth, had heard the legends surrounding Resthaven for years. Tales of phantom apparitions, ghostly whispers, and inexplicable phenomena had drawn his curiosity. He believed that there was a rational explanation behind the stories, and he was determined to prove it. One moonless night, armed with a flashlight, a voice recorder, and a camera, Lucas ventured into Resthaven Cemetery. The air was thick with an otherworldly chill, and the tombstones loomed like silent sentinels in the darkness. As Lucas explored the cemetery, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. Shadows seemed to dance at the corners of his vision, and the wind carried faint, mournful whispers that sent shivers down his spine. Intrigued, Lucas began to document his findings. He snapped photos of the tombstones and recorded his thoughts on the voice recorder. He even attempted to communicate with any potential spirits, asking questions into the night. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Lucas attributed the unsettling atmosphere to his own imagination. But then, as he reviewed his photos, he noticed something chilling: a figure, transparent and ethereal, standing among the tombstones. It was a ghostly apparition, a woman in a tattered white gown, her eyes filled with sorrow. Shaken but undeterred, Lucas continued his investigation. He delved into the history of Resthaven Cemetery and discovered a dark secret buried in its past. Decades ago, the cemetery had been the site of a witch trial, and the accused had been buried there, their restless spirits forever bound to the land. Armed with this knowledge, Lucas returned to Resthaven, determined to communicate with the spirits and uncover the truth. As he entered the cemetery, he was greeted by the ghostly figure once again. This time, she spoke, a mournful tale of betrayal, injustice, and a curse that had bound her and the other spirits to Resthaven. The more Lucas learned, the more the spirits began to reveal themselves. They appeared as shadowy figures, flickering in and out of existence, their voices filled with pain and anger. They shared their stories of persecution, of lives cut short, and of a curse that had doomed them to wander Resthaven for eternity. As Lucas listened, he felt a growing sense of dread. The spirits' anger was palpable, and their desire for vengeance was overwhelming. He knew that he had to find a way to break the curse and release the tortured souls from their eternal torment. Lucas sought the help of a local historian, who guided him to a hidden chamber beneath the cemetery, a chamber that held the key to the curse's origins. There, he discovered a long-forgotten journal belonging to the town's founder, detailing the witch trial and the dark rituals that had bound the spirits to Resthaven. With the journal in hand, Lucas returned to the cemetery and performed a ritual to break the curse. As he chanted the incantation, a blinding light enveloped Resthaven, and the spirits' anguished cries echoed through the night. When the light finally subsided, the cemetery was silent. The restless spirits had vanished, their curse lifted at last. Lucas had succeeded in freeing them from their torment, but the price had been steep. Resthaven was forever changed, its dark history rewritten. As Lucas left the cemetery, he couldn't help but wonder if he had done the right thing. The spirits were gone, but the town would never forget the horrors that had unfolded within Resthaven's walls. It was a chilling reminder that some secrets were best left buried in the past.